swap this handbrake cable over. Obviously in a previous video I disconnected it from the axle, so obviously it disconnected from there, and the same on that side and from that bracket. It also loops through a little bracket on the axle there, and there's one up here somewhere. Actually, I need to weld that hole out as well, but we'll do that. And there's a little bracket that bolts on there. I'll weld that hole up later, but I won't film that. And there's a little clip just up inside of there which bolts through from the inside. And there's a block. Where is it? I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? There. And that also bolts from the inside. So we go inside and we'll unbolt them. Bracket that bolt and the one for this bracket, which you can't really see. You can probably just about see it. So I'll go inside and do that. Right, so the clip nearest the back is sort of, there's the seatbelt stalk there. So it's just down in there, look. That one's 3/8. Right, let's see whether. I'll undo that one. Gonna be fun to get back on, I'd imagine. Right, I think it's spinning around underneath now. Yeah, so it's turning underneath, so it's unhooked from the cable now, so I'm not actually going to undo that one anymore because the cable's disconnected from it now, because it only hooks over the top of it. So now we're just going to move around here slightly, and then the square block is 1/2 inch. This one we'll have to undo completely. Undo that. And we'll push that through, and we'll go underneath and disconnect it from the lever. Just trying to work out what size spanners I need. Not that one's 3/8. That one, I'm going to get rid of that one. And undo lock nut with a 9/16. And then we'll wind that off. There's that block that we undone earlier. probably speed this up a bit because this is going to be a bit long-winded. So about 3 weeks later we got to the end of here. I'll tell you how, you can see there's washers on there which obviously someone's used to space the cable out a bit, it's probably a bit worn. Now we pull that out, that's the cable out. Excellent. Right. That's that off. Now I've got to put the other one on. Right, it's just got to feed the cable up through now. Obviously that's got to sit through there. And that goes through there. I don't know whether this should have a lock nut on it or not. After I've adjusted it up, I'm going to put one on it. But I did just run a tap through this as well, just to clear the threads out. Obviously I'm not going to go too far yet because I need to connect up at the back first. So I think we just sort of go about halfway for now, and then we can go inside and get that hooked up and hopefully get this other clippy bit over. See, that's the one that I undone underneath inside, see. Maybe if I pull the cable out and then I can turn it. Yeah, that works. And then we can go back inside and do them ones up then. Put that back in there, like so. Yeah, back up top now. We'll do this little clippy one up first. That'll do for that, and then we'll find the washer. Oh no, there it is. So that's on the back of that block. That's that one done up. Now we've just got to hook it on the brackets on the axle and then connect it up. Right, so ignore that hole for a minute, I'll weld that up. But so we've got the cable coming up across that part of the tunnel. So this bracket's got to go on here now, hopefully. What he says. Right, home now, a bit wider, that's it. Alright, then it goes on there like that. I'm not going to do this up at the moment because I do need to repair that bit, so I'll have to undo it again anyway. As you can see, as usual, you need about 27 pairs of hands. Unfortunately, I only have one pair of hands. You get the idea anyway. About a bit more. Yeah, so through here. Like so. And then you got a little. That's it, just do that up. Right, so now what we've got to do is connect this up at the back. Obviously we've got a block and it's got to go in there. So that's probably enough just to undo that and loosen that end off just to keep it all together. Now, I'm presuming that goes that side. Does it go that side? Yeah, it must do, surely. Just get that in there. Cut at 7/16. Whether it's cut the spanners or a spanner and a socket and a ratchet, it's up to you. So that holds that together like that then. And we just nip that bottom one up. It all needs to move nice and freely because otherwise it's just obviously just going to all jam up. And then we just connect the ends to the back of the wheel cylinders. handbrake arms. Hopefully you can see a new split pin. I did have a new split pin, but I just threw on the floor. I was nicking the one out the other one for a minute. That's about it. Do the same the other side. That doesn't seem right to me. Yeah, I shouldn't be have to move that. Right, I'll have to go and look that up and check out that I've got that out the right way. I might just need to loosen it off at the other end. Yeah, so that's all that was. I just needed to loosen the cable at the other end. I'd screwed on too far. You don't want any tension on this really. It doesn't need to be pulling it at all. Oh, no, I can't get out for it. That's it, she's free. So now all I need to do is adjust it up, but I can't do that until I've got all the drums and that back on. So yeah, that's the cable fitted anyway. Right, so I've trucked the drum back on now. So I'm sure most people know how to do this, but the brake adjusting tool, I've got many different types of ones. Oh, there's another one over here. We've got crank one there. These are all basically the same. My favourite one's this one. It's my dad's old one, which is probably nearly as old as me. Right, so you've got nice and free, as you can see. So we'll wind it in till it goes tight. Yeah, keep winding it in. Just push your shoes right out so it sits nicely in the drum. So push right out. And obviously we can't turn the drum now. There we go, back the other way. You can sort of feel the notches. I mean, so So like they're sort of halfway between one another, but sort of not. You can feel the notch as it turns, because of the square. See, we're still locked at the moment. It's almost free. I can just about turn it. Once it starts getting like that, then I'll keep checking it after each. See, look, it's turning now, but it's still a bit too much drag. Even that is still probably a touch too much. I'm just going to go one more, and that should do us. All I've got to do handbrake wise now is just adjust it up until there's only a couple of clicks, because as you can see at the moment it goes up miles. Even though it goes up miles, it is locking the brake on, as you can see. So I'm going to crawl under that and wind that in a bit, and then we'll see if we can get the clicks down. Right, so I've wound that bit in a bit now. I'll go back up the top and see what we got. Yeah, it's still a bit too much really, isn't it? Back under, let's try and find it. Where are we? I bet I can't do that again if I try. Right, I'm not going to film this. There's not much room under it. Right.